I'm born and raised in Queens, New York, Flushing, Queens. Was a paper boy and threw papers in the morning, threw papers in the afternoon. My dad worked for IBM and got transferred to Texas, so here we are.
He's not from here, but, we consider him to be a true Texan.
Went to college, Baylor University in Waco, met my wife.
He's very, very lucky. You met his wife? Yeah, he's a lucky guy.
Our first job was in Houston, working for Texas Commerce Bank, and I realized I didn't like banking. So then we moved to San Antonio, got into sales, and had some different sales jobs. And I was calling on Nationwide one day to see if they wanted to buy my computers. I worked for a company called Digital Equipment Corporation. The guy that I called on, I was making fun of their technology solutions in the agency's office because they weren't very good. And he said, I made that computer decision for the company. He goes, but I love your passion. Do you want to sell insurance? And so I took him up on that, ended up starting with Nationwide in 1991.
Then he was a great salesperson from day one, and he realized that right away, and he just promoted up from selling envelopes to selling computers to selling insurance, and so he found his niche quite early.
Probably 6 years, 7 years before I ever joined Nationwide, both my in-laws were saying, hey, you ought to give insurance a shot. So I appreciate that. Thank you. We are heading to the original office in the Lincoln Heights Shopping Center, and this end cap space, which is now a Subway, was our first office. When Nationwide started, they had a program called the Community Agency Program, and what that was is they invested in an agency, and you went into a local community, and you hopefully lived there, worked there, went to church there, grocery shop there, and the community they put me in is called Alamo Heights. The visibility was outstanding when we literally started a scratch agency with no clients. Just one day, 4 people on the phone, smiling and dialing. Back in 1991, they would give us market demographics, and my market was comprised of 10,000 families that demographically met the standard we would like to insure. I'll never forget this. We had 4% penetration into those 10,000 homes. So think about it. If your kid came home and said, hey, Dad, I'm doing great. I made a 4 on my math test. Like, there's lots of room for improvement. The community of San Antonio grew up around Alamo Heights. It was one of the last markets to go into because it tends to be a lot of long-term residents here, and cliquey is what the perception was, and the reality of it was anything but. It was just a great market, very affluent homes, high education people, multiple cars. So when you did get a relationship with a household, you ended up getting a lot of business out of it.
He's a hard person to say no to. He has an unbridled enthusiasm, which is infectious, and you just have to go along with it.
He's a jokester, but everybody knows that.
He's a kidder at heart. He's always joking with poor Sandra. I think he's turned off the lights a couple times in the bathroom on her.
He loves to do that. He's a prankster.
He always likes to match my mom when we go to church. My mom always dresses first, and every time he'll come out in the same color.
He's an easy guy to know. He's an easy guy to like. He's got a great product, and it's a great combination.
Our service was unlike anybody else's. We would actually sit down at a round table and go over what your auto insurance is and how it does it, and what your homeowner's insurance covers and what it doesn't cover, and what would you do about life insurance. And just that education process, if you will, more of a consultative type sale, which is what I spent a lot of my time doing, was heavily appreciated and referred. So we just started growing.
He cares about people, and I think that's first and foremost what you need when you're an insurance agent. You want to make sure people are taken care of, and Kevin cares about people.
Every time you meet somebody or talking to him, he becomes your friend almost immediately.
He's the kind of guy that can make a friend out of a fence post.
He's a people person and always has been.
He almost makes you feel like if you're talking to a brother, an uncle.
I think he's always been very focused on where he's going to get that next sale. And when you close on a certain number of sales and you just continue to do that, I think that's how he's grown the agency to the size it is. He's never slowed down.
He eats in our little restaurants a lot, which I appreciate too. The good old-fashioned figuring out ways to support people that support you.
I called Cappy, we're getting in the commercial insurance world, and I said, Cappy, I'd like to quote your insurance. He said, Kevin, I'm really loyal. I'm going to stay with my guy. And I said, okay. I said, how often does your guy eat in here? Because I'm in here a lot. All right, guys, we're on our way to go see a good friend and client, Cappy Lawton. He owns one of the oldest restaurants in town. He started many a restaurant chain, and it's one of Lori's and my personal favorites. We've insured this restaurant for probably 15 years, and he's just a really good guy. He had a fire that was fairly substantial, and it looks like it's going to close his restaurant for the better part of 2 months, maybe a little shorter, hopefully.
Nationwide has been very responsive. Kevin's been very helpful. He's got a good team of people under him.
I tell my team all the time, I said, we don't apologize for the price we charge because we have the best claim service behind the price. No one ever says, how much is my premium when their restaurant's on fire? They say, are you going to be able to pay? Are you going to be able to get me turned around quickly, etc.? And so it's really refreshing to see a great brand with, I think, second and unclaimed service. They're really strong. The number one day would be the day Lori said I do. And they followed with 3 great days, Katie, Ryan, and Mary. So, couldn't be prouder of that family.
He has 3 wonderful kids and a beautiful wife, and he really works hard to be there and take care of them.
He is a family man. He places his wife and his children first.
He has done an incredible job balancing, his personal life with his work life.
He's been able to coach the kids, every one of them, in many different sports, and he does a great job, and the kids love him as a coach.
He was good. He never did the, my daughter's my favorite player, maybe for Ryan, but
he was there for everything. He was a great coach, a great leader, a good father, a role model for us to follow.
What job allows you to do that? Because the whole time you're coaching and giving back, parents are noticing what a good guy you are, and oh, by the way, he happens to be the Nationwide guy. So it usually led to business. And so, Katie, Ryan, and Mary, I appreciate everything you've done and being supportive for us over the years.
He's a family man first. He's a man of faith, and honestly, I think that translates to just a wonderful boss.
I like the people I work with. I think they're fair.
I believe our agency is successful because we have such a wonderful team.
I'm so proud of them. They've helped Kevin get to where he is today. He could not have done it without them, and he feels so blessed, as I do, to have each and every one of them in our lives.
The staff he has is incredible. I mean, they are always so helpful, so nice, just honestly incredible people inside and out.
Kevin is a very generous person. He will give, and in his giving, we give back.
We've got a good team there. They don't have to be micromanaged. They all know what they're supposed to do, and they take a lot of pride in doing it. And I think these 20 Presidents Conferences are proof to them that we're doing our job.
It doesn't surprise me at all that Kevin's entering the Hall of Fame.
That was a goal of his. He wanted to make it to the Hall of Fame, and it's kind of like dangling a carrot in front of him. He's just going to get it.
she told us that right when he started working in his first President's Conference that he wanted to get one of those coats, and he's getting it.
Very proud of the agency and the work that Kevin did to be able to make that.
It talks about the longevity of being successful and sticking with it through the good and the bad and still being persistent. So, I think that's what he's done. It's a good honor for him. He should be very proud of himself.
Here in Texas, we're really big about doing things bigger and better, and his personality is just that. And his accomplishments over the years show that's exactly what he deserves. He's worked very hard, and I'm very proud to be a part of his team.
I'm very interested to see what the future holds, because he's always looking for the next goal to be met. What's next? What follows?
In this 100-year history of Nationwide, there's only 50 agents that have done what we've all done. That's amazing, and I take a lot of pride in it, and I'm honored to be here.
So happy for you on your induction into the Nationwide Hall of Fame.
Congratulations. I knew you could do it.
Heartiest of congratulations.
Very proud of you and glad to be part of your team. Congratulations.
I just wanted to congratulate you once again for your amazing accomplishment for Hall of Fame. You deserve it. Thank you for 17 wonderful years.
Hey, Mr. Mack, let's go Hall of Fame. Here we go.
Hard work and talent definitely paid off. So congratulations.
Grandpa would be ecstatic. I know Kevin wishes he could share in the celebration with him, but Kevin holds true to his faith, and he knows that he's there. He's here with him.
Dad, we love you so much. We couldn't be more proud of you. Thank you for everything that you've done for us throughout the years, and congratulations.
I couldn't be more proud of the father he is. I couldn't ask for a better husband, and I'm so proud of this accomplishment. He deserves it, and I love him so much.
We are a Baylor family, and we'd like to leave you with a message. Hey, Sick 'em Bears!